Yo, what is up, guys? This is James Carter TV. Go ahead and subscribe up above, and also go ahead and subscribe to my gaming channel. Link down in the description box. So we have something bigger to talk about just besides myself. The second round of the playoffs, and I know, but James, there's already been 3 playoff games. Well, first of all, I apologize that David Stern has to be a little bitch, and he has to schedule this bullshit so goddamn weird. But you know what? I'm gonna come on here anyway, and I'm still gonna give my second round predictions. So let's get right into it. So let's start off with the game that's about to happen in about 5 minutes. The Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat. The Heat won game 1, but Chris Bosh got injured, and Chris Bosh is out indefinitely. And this has drastically changed my pick. I'm still going with the Heat, but I'm going with the Heat in 7 games. I originally had it in 6, but I'm going to go ahead and say 7. And, you know, you may say, oh, that's not really that drastic. But really, it's a game 7. The Pacers can easily win game 7, and the Heat are out of the playoffs. So, to me, that's pretty drastic. We're going to see what happens if the Miami Heat can do better without Chris Bosh. But I'm sorry. That second half is no evidence worth shit. Alright, you can say, my Heat fans may say, oh, look what we did in the second half of that game. Excuse you. Because Frank Vogel is going to make some adjustments, and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are not going to score all of his points except for 1 in the 4th quarter. Alright, so you might want to get that out of your head right now. They won't be able to do that. Frank Vogel, coach of the Indiana Pacers, is going to stop them. Alright, and they're going to need Chris Bosh, who won't be there, to do shit. And this is even worse moving on to the next round, which we all know is going to be against the Celtics. So let's move on to that. The Philadelphia Sixers against the Boston Celtics. I know a lot of people are really shaking up about the Celtics right now, but let's not get too overhyped. Think about it. Last round, the Thunder first 2 games against the Dallas Mavericks, they lost. They should have lost both of those games. And then what happened? The Thunder swept them. Now, obviously, the Celtics can't sweep the Sixers because, you know, they already lost the game. But don't be surprised if the Celtics just win the next 3. I mean, so let's not get a little carried away just because the 76ers won a game and came close to winning another game. The Mavericks came close and should have won 2 games against the Thunder. They were ahead with a minute left, 2 games against the Thunder, so I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm sorry. Boston's going to move on and could beat Miami, and Boston could move on to the finals. And, who would have thought we'd be hearing that? I personally, I didn't give him much of a shot. Let's move on to the Western Conference matchup. So we have the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Clippers, and I think this is going to be a dominant series for the Spurs. I'm not giving the Clippers I'll give them 1 game, and I think that'll be it. The Spurs will beat the Clippers in 5, and we'll move on to the Western Conference Finals in very fast fashion. I can't give the Clippers any chance. They're just too inexperienced. The Spurs are too good. Chris Paul is going to lead them to win 1 game, and that's the best they got. The Spurs will beat this team in 5 games, and finally, the Oklahoma City Thunder versus my LA Lakers. And this will be the end for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder will win in 6 games. The Lakers will get theirs. I know they got their ass whooped in game 1. But don't pay too much attention to that because obviously the Thunder are not going to be making jump shots. They're not going to score 120 points per game. So let's not get a little too excited about that blow-up. They're not going to sweep the Lakers. I'm sorry. They did it. I know the Lakers got swept last year, but come on. They're not going to get swept this year. That's it. So anyway, Thunder will win in 6. That's my second round predictions. Comment down below your thoughts. You know I want to hear what you think. Not really, but maybe if you have something interesting to say. James Carter TV. Subscribe up above for more videos to come. You already know. I'm out. Peace.